What up, fight fans and family? It's your boy Big Zan coming at you with another video concerning the boxing world. Hey, so man, I know I've been gone for a while, but you know, sometimes when certain things happen in your country, your place of solitude, you gotta take a break, man. You know, we hear things going on in the media every day, and sometimes we just gotta wash our hands of it, preserve our mental peace so we can keep doing what we need to do. And that's what I did, man. But you know, say the least, I'm back. I'm better than ever. I'm stronger than ever. And I'm back to talk about boxing, baby. Back to talk about boxing. So, we just go over a little recap, man. You know, we got George Kambosos versus Devin Haney coming up. I want to say this weekend. Tank shut up Rolly like I thought he would. I called like the 5th or 6th round. I went to watch it at like a American Social. I don't know if you guys heard of that. I know it's up here, down here in Florida. Yeah. Good fight. Rolly ain't go like I thought it was. He ain't go out there throwing balls to the walls. He went out there calm and collected, and that's why he lasted as long as he did. He got caught with a good counter in one of his flurries, though. He got too comfortable and dropped, you know. Rightfully so. The ref stopped the fight. Tank breaking records again. We already knew he was a big draw down there at the lighter weight divisions. He's definitely the cash cow, the king. Probably not, I don't know if, I can't say for sure the best fighter. I test, and me personally, I believe Gervonta is the most talented fighter down there, but we still got Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez. They can say something about that. You notice I didn't say Kambosos, because I still believe that Kambosos is still biting off a little bit more than he can chew. Take none away from the fighter. He's a good fighter, but he ain't in the same conversation as Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, or Teofimo. I think Teofimo gave that fight to George Kambosos. He went in there thinking that he was gonna run over that man, and he fought him like he did. He started to calm down towards the end and got him dropped. But George Kambosos did win the fight through and through, and that's why we got him fighting Devin Haney for an undisputed crown at 135 this weekend. Exciting. Man, boxing going good this year, like I said. Like I thought, man, it's beautiful. We just had an undisputed champion in Jermell Charlo at 154, one of the deeper divisions in boxing. He needs to be on that pound for pound list. I don't care who you are. If you're a casual, if you are a color fan, if you like anything about boxing, if you respect boxing and what these guys do, you need to put that man on your list. But we know how things go. The odds are stacked against the young man in his fight against George Kambosos. We know he's going over to Australia. We know his dad had a old felony, I want to say three decades ago, that is preventing him from getting his visa to enter Australia. So fighter and trainer Bill Haney, the father of Devin Haney, won't be going over there with his son. You know, he's helped his son get through a tremendous amount of fights. He helped him get to this goal. But Bill Haney on record saying, you know, I've trained my son for this. My son is different. He gonna go over there and handle business, and I believe he will. Take nothing away from George Kambosos, but Devin Haney is the truth. He is the truth. He just got to have a solid game plan, fight his fight, pick his shots, cool, calm, calculated pressure, use that jab, that reach, put together some clean combinations. You ain't got to put all the power in the world to knock over George Kambosos. If you start breaking him, step on the gas, and that's what I believe Haney is going to do. Aftermath of Ugas versus Spence, you know, Spence went in there and handled business just like I knew he would, me being a very big Errol Spence fan. Take none away from Yordenis Ugas, but I knew Spence was had a point to prove, and he did, rightfully so. I've already talked about that. And now we're looking forward to him fighting the man, the myth, the legend himself, Terrence Crawford. The 3-division world champion, arguably the best fighter on the face of the planet, with Errol Spence, in my opinion, being at number 2, simply because of the different accomplishments in different weight divisions. I got Crawford over him. This fight is coming to fruition. It'll be made, if not in the next 3 months, I think towards the end of the year. Massive fight. Looking forward to it. I'm going with the big dog that texting himself, Errol Spence. But either guy can win that fight. We know how dangerous a Terence Crawford is, how much of an assassin he is. Like I said in my previous videos, I just say Spence's pressure, Spence's calculated pressure is just going to be too much for anybody at 147 right now, including Terence Crawford. But we will see. We will see. That's the beauty of boxing, baby. We don't know who's going to win. And when we got two fighters this good, all you need to do is tune in. You know, the man Canelo Alvarez getting upset by Dimitri Bivol, dominated by Dimitri Bivol in a sound fashion. It's opting not to rematch Dimitri Bivol. And I think that's in his best interest, because even at 168, I think Dimitri Bivol would be more comfortable. He would beat Canelo Alvarez a little worse than he did the first time around, maybe stopping him. He's opted to go the Triple G route. I don't agree with that. You know, Triple G being 40, I see Canelo Alvarez possibly stopping Triple G. Triple G has had problems in his recent fight. He's fought Sergey Derevchenko, and I really can't say he won soundly. And he struggled against a Murata, two way lesser opponents than a Canelo Alvarez. So I don't see that one going a distance. He had the chance, you know, to go and defend his crown, his titles at 154 versus the Mexican monster, as they call him. I don't think he's Mexican though, but that's the name no one gave him. David Benavidez, the king of 154 himself, outside of the belts. But he opted to go this route. You know, we know how Canelo Alvarez operates at this point. That was a big blow for his impeccable career. Not a big one, because Dimitri Bivol is very high up in weight, but he don't have that aura of invincibility anymore he once had. And now he's going, I think, for the big name fights, but not necessarily the most competitive fights. And to each his own. He can do what he wants. He's still the face of boxing right now. Not for long, I must say, with guys like Errol Spence and Gervonta Davis doing what they're doing, because Gervonta Davis just broke the records for the Barclays Live Gate, fighting Rolly Romero, a man without a belt. So we know who was the draw here. Just like he sold out his last fight with Isaac Cruz. Davis, make no mistake, is one of the biggest names in boxing right now. Probably number 2 as far as, like, you know, notoriety. I'll say probably 3, because you still got Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder there, and Canelo Alvarez. But Davis and Spence are very right on the heels of them dudes, I must say. Davis is blooming into a very great champion, big name, starting to get that Mayweather aura. You know, he ain't even fought the big guys yet down there, the Devin Haney's, the Shakur Stevensons, the Teofimos, you know, the Ryan Garcias. Speaking of him, he bet the big fish himself, being Errol Spence Jr. They were both sitting ringside. He bet Errol Spence Jr. 20 racks that Rolly Romero would get the job done against Tank Davis. I don't see how you thought that. He must have thought that Tank Davis wasn't the guy that people have been training him to be. But the proof is in the pudding. We got him knocking out the likes of a Leo Santa Cruz, 4th division world champion. A Pedraza, very great fighter. And who else did he knock out? Yeah, he knocked out Mario Barrios at 140. A holder of a regular title there. And that same guy just won the 147. So we know how big a guy and a tough fight that was for Gervonta Davis. But he did what he needed to do. Now, Ryan Garcia, like I said, this dude don't pull it out. He don't got much respect for me nowadays, man. Somehow he got out of the doggone he was just supposed to fight Isaac Cruz. He just got out of that fight, man. The sources say that it was on Isaac Cruz's end, but I just got a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to Ryan Garcia and him stepping up to fight anybody that's gonna get him a fight. It's gonna get him a task that we'll see if Ryan Garcia is who they say he is. You know, and now something came up where he out of the fight again. Now he's supposed to be fighting Javier Fortuna, a guy he's supposed to fight, and he wasted his time the first time around. Javier Fortuna, I think, just lost against Jojo Diaz, but I still think that he's just too daunting for Ryan Garcia to fight. I don't know, and I'm not gonna say that Fortuna will beat Garcia, but I'm just saying I don't think we're gonna see it. But to each its own. But like I said, on that note, I'm out. I'm back, guys. I'll be uploading more videos about the different topics and different fights coming up, my breakdowns and whatnot. Wonderful year for boxing already, and we ain't even at the halfway point. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That note, it's your boy Big Zan. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all with another boxing video soon. Peace out.